Hey guys, Metal Breakdown here. So today I'm here to do my album review of the brand new In Flames album. It's called I, The Mask. I was so excited for this album. The wait was long, but at least they gave us so many singles during the waiting game, you know. So at least we got that, and they were all pretty fucking good. So in this album review, I'll try to tell you everything you need to know about this brand new album, and I'll probably end up talking about each songs. Usually I focus mainly on the top 5, but it won't be the case this time around because I really have something to say about each songs, and it was too hard to pick top 5, so I'll avoid that at all costs. And yeah, I also wanted to do a review for the brand new While She Sleeps album tonight. Yeah, but after all, this one took me too much time to write down my review and everything. So I'll just focus on that one and try to make it as good as possible. So let's do this, guys, for the album review of I, The Mask by In Flames. So just before I'm starting to talk about all the songs on the album, I just want to give you guys a few facts about this album and about me as a fan of In Flames. I won't claim to be a fan since like the Jester Race or anything. I think the Jester Race was released on the year of my birth. So yeah, I was born in 1996. I think that was the year of the release. I'm not sure if it's 1996 or 1994. Anyway, so I discovered them when they released Battles. After that, I checked out a couple of their album, mostly the older stuff, but I like it, but did not become a huge fan. It's only when they released I Am Above that I discovered completely everything in the discography, and now I'm a huge fan of this band. Like, definitely one of my favorite band out there. That's not even a joke, it's truly a fact. And I think that this is their strongest album since maybe A Sense of Purpose that was released in 2008, or maybe I could go as far as saying that it's their best album since Come Clarity that was released in 2006. So that was 13 years ago. It's been a fucking long time, but yeah, that new album, I, The Mask, is that great. It's definitely a huge improvement from Sounds of Playground Fading, Siren Charms, and Battles. But even these three albums, I kind of like them for what they are. I'm not like shitting on them. There was some great songs on Battles, and overall I kind of enjoyed the album anyway, even though I know they can do so much better. Other than that, Anders took vocal lessons before and while recording this album, I think, and it truly shows that he did that because his singing is on point and it's as good as ever. This is not a return to their melodic death metal roots, but it's definitely the heaviest album since maybe A Sense of Purpose or Come Clarity. Yeah, it's heavier than A Sense of Purpose for sure. There are still a lot of heavy songs on this one, even though it's not a return to the roots. So if you're an old school In Flames fan, maybe there will be some songs for you on this album. And if you're a newer fan that loved newer stuff, there's something for you as well. It's really a mix of everything. Some really heavy moments, but some really slow melodic moments. So yeah, there's something for everyone on this album. Now let's talk about each and every song. Like I said, I won't do a top 5 this time around. I'll just talk about everything in the order that they put the song on the track list. So the first song, Voices. I absolutely love the vibe with the intro. I think they are currently opening their set with this song on their North American tour, and they could have not chosen a better opener. The hype is huge. Just while I'm listening to this song at home right now, it's like, whoa. So I can't imagine when I'll see them live next week, I'll probably lose my shit. I don't have much to say about this one. It's just such a good song as a whole, and I would not change a thing from it. Second song is I, The Mask. This one starts super heavy right from the start. When you think it's finally slowing down, there's some crazy double bass drums, and it's just insane. The pre-chorus works really well with the verse, but the main chorus is a bit too different from the rest of the song in my opinion. With a different chorus, this song could have potentially been my favorite of the entire album, just because of the heaviness of it, and it's a really great song. Just the chorus feels a bit weird. The guitar work is still astonishing. Just listen to that groovy part after the second chorus and just before the guitar solo. That's some really great stuff. Third track on the album is Call My Name. After Voices and I the Mask, you might have thought that thing would slow down, but we have another banger. Took me a few listens to truly enjoy this one, but it is definitely one of the highlights of this album. The verses are really heavy, but not too heavy at the same time, so when we hit the more melodic chorus, that still feel pretty intense in a way. The transition feels so natural, which was not the case with some songs on this album. An example of that is I the Mask, like I explained earlier in this review. Also the small guitar solo is pretty cool, even though I would have loved it slightly longer. And there's also some kind of a guitar break just before the last chorus. I think it's when there's only 1 minute remaining to the song. At that exact time mark, there's a pretty cool guitar part. Nothing too complicated or fucked up, but it was great and it felt right. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. After that, we have I Am Bob, which was the first single, obviously. This is where it all started for I the Mask, and that's the song that truly pushed me to discover everything in the In Flames discography, like I explained at the beginning. So I'll forever be grateful for this song, because I love this song so much, and it really pushed me, like I said, to truly discover everything. And they became one of my favorite band because of this song. Also, one of the reasons why I'm going to see them live next week. Phenomenal song with the catchiest chorus of the entire album. Don't need your tears, I don't need your love, don't need your sympathy, I am above. Such a great one. It's stuck in my head for like forever. I'll never get rid of this song, and that's a good thing because it's a really great one. After that, we have Follow Me, first slower song of the album, and you see right away that Anders is such a good singer now. Not really my type of song, so it's probably my least favorite from the album, but it could grow on me for sure. After that, we have This Is Our House, which was also a single. I'm not like a lot of people that truly hated that one. I kind of liked it, even on the first listen. It has some good guitar, even though it's really simple. It's really a song made for radio, but it's okay. If I would compare it with Follow Me, I preferred it to Follow Me. But yeah, another weak one from this album. After that, we have... I'm starting to have some trouble to speak. Sorry, guys. I'm starting again, okay? After that, we have We Will Remember. The intro is fantastic and the main riff is super good. I wish it would have been slightly heavier, but it still worked pretty well the way it is right now. The chorus is super catchy as well, so it's definitely a song you want to listen from this album. Not one of the best, but it's there and it's worth listening to it. After that, we have Deep Inside. My biggest surprise on this album is this one, because there's some kind of Arabian or Indian style of intro with some kind of flute. It's probably not even a flute, but you'll know when you listen to it. It's really weird. I was not expecting that, but then you have a super heavy riff that kicks in and plays the same notes that the flute, will call it that because I don't know what it was. was playing, so it's really following the same pattern of notes. It's pretty cool the way they've done that, and I was not expecting that, like I said. But that's not all. I love the intensity in Anders' voice. In this one, you can truly feel the emotion and the pain, especially in the pre-chorus. It reaches a pretty high level of intensity, and yeah, really great moment in this song and in the album in general. One of the highlights for sure. I also love the fact that they incorporate the main riff at the end of the chorus. It kind of come back. That was pretty cool, and it works well. After that, we have Burn. I did the reaction for this one, so you can watch it if you want. I was just freaking out. Such a great song. Another really heavy one from this album, Hide the Mask. And the chorus is so good as well. Really melodic chorus compared to the verse, but it fits better with the rest than the one in Hide the Mask. So that was a great one and another highlight from this album. If I would have to make a top 5, which would be almost impossible, Burn would probably be in it. After that, we have In This Life. If you are a fan of the super heavy stuff, this one will not be for you, but it's still a good song in my opinion, and the vocals are truly like the dominant component of this one. Anders' voice is truly leading the track. That's the biggest thing in this one. And there's also a pretty cool guitar solo that might interest you. There's another song called All the Pain. The first part of it is super slow, so you think it will be like ballad from start to finish, but not at all. I think there's another verse during the song that comes back, and that is really soft. Like, there's almost only Anders' voice with a guitar, I think, but it's really low in the mix. So in some parts you're like, is this a ballad? But the chorus is super intense, and there's some other intense moment on this song, so yeah, there's that. And it's really interesting because there's some electronic elements, and the song structure in general of this song is really unusual to what we usually hear in some songs by In Flames, or just some songs in general. So yeah, that's why this one really pleased me. After that, we have the last real song on the album, which was Stay With Me. This song I was the most looking forward because it's the longest on the album. I think it's the only one over 5 minutes, or even 5 minutes and 30. And I'm a huge fan of longer songs, so that's why I was really hoping that this one would be like one of the best. I was a bit sad at the beginning when I found out it was a ballad, but it's really a beautiful song, and it's really a song I'll love listening to again. The replay value will be pretty high, so I was sad at the beginning, but I'm not after all. And there's also a bonus track that I've heard. It's called Not Alone. A pretty cool song as well. A great addition to the album. Nothing like incredible, but it's there, and it's cool that they put it in the album in some kind of way because it's a bonus track. So that's pretty much it for my album review, guys. I know it's already pretty long, I assume, because I think I talked for a while. You know, you talk way too much when it's getting dry in your mouth. That's what I'm feeling right now, so I better end it soon. So yeah, you now know what I thought of this album. On the 1 out of 10 grade, I would probably give it an 8, which is pretty fucking good because usually I'm really tough with the grades I'm giving, and it's the first 8 of 2019, so congrats In Flame. It will be interesting to see if this grade of 8 out of 10 will remain after more time with the album. Will it go downward or upward? We'll see. Hopefully upward, but we'll know. Time will tell. So that's it, guys, for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more album reviews, because I'll definitely do a review for the new While She Sleeps tomorrow, that's for sure. Take care, guys.